Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of our 4-part series on a proper horse stance. Today we're going to talk about a posterior pelvic tilt. Last time we talked about external rotation, so trying to screw your feet out or screw them into the ground to create a stable horse stance. Today we're going to talk about that posterior pelvic tilt. And what is a posterior pelvic tilt? Well, if I go to the side here, right now I have a neutral pelvis. If I tilt it back or tuck the tailbone in, right, which is the cue that we usually use in Kung Fu to get you to get that posterior pelvic tilt, if I tuck my tailbone in, my butt kind of disappears and my lower back flattens. So instead of having an anterior curve like this, it starts to flatten out. So you can see that in here. The opposite of that would be an anterior pelvic tilt, which is when I turn my pelvis, the top of the pelvis forward or tilts to the front. That's going to cause my butt to stick out, and you can see there's a pronounced curve in my lower back. We don't want this in the horse stance. In fact, if you're doing this, it's bad for your back, but also it's more like a squat than it is a horse stance. If you don't have that posterior pelvic tilt, you're probably just doing a wide leg squat. We don't want to do that. We want to do a real horse stance. So from the side, if I go down into a horse stance here, you can see my butt is sticking out. I tilt. I don't know if you can see that, but I tilt this. This flattens my lower back. That gives me the horse stance that I want. Okay, a good test for this, okay, because we always want to give you a test so you can see if you're actually doing it properly, is sit up against the wall, create the external rotation, tilt your pelvis posteriorly or tuck the tailbone in, and you shouldn't be able to put your hand between the wall and your back. Okay, if there's a space there, like right now you can see I can put my arm there, then I'm not creating that posterior pelvic tilt. If I tuck my tailbone in and my lower back is touching the wall, then I'm creating that posterior pelvic tilt. That's what we want to do. If you have any questions, please comment below. I'll try to answer them as best I can. If you like us, give us a good thumbs up and subscribe for more. Until next time.